Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. You are watching a World of Juice Hoops video. I have returned to the Hoops channel. It has been like what, 10 months, 11 months since my last video, and then even before that it had been like a year or something before that LeBron James video came out on 2K25. I just haven't really had the motivation to record NBA 2K content. I've obviously focused a lot on Madden content on my main channel and college football content on the main channel. And I've done like reaction stuff on my reaction channel, baseball content when the baseball season comes out on MLB The Show. So I don't know. I haven't really been like that into basketball or wanting to play 2K until I don't know, I got the itch again. I got the scratch. And I got to scratch the itch. I got to itch the scratch. And so we are here on the World of Juice Hoops channel. I apologize for taking so much time off and just abandoning this channel. That was never my intention. I don't know. It kind of happened that way. But hopefully here in the new year 2026, by the way, happy new year. I don't know when officially this is coming out in 2026, but it will come out in 2026. Probably sometime within the first couple of days. So, happy new year to everybody. Happy 2026. Hopefully 2026 can be a huge year not only for the Hoops channel but also for me as a content creator as a whole with all of the stuff that I do. So here we are. And what we're doing is a franchise series or a MyNBA series, I guess in 2K it's called MyNBA. A series just like we've done in the past with like the Flamingos back in the day with the San Antonio Spurs. It's going to be like that, but we're going to be back in an era. We're going to be in a different era. We're going to be in the 2010 era, the LeBron James era. Now, I thought about doing the Steph Curry era, which starts in like 2016 or something like that. But I realized that the idea of the series that I wanted to do didn't really let me start earlier than that. I needed to start earlier than that, basically, is what I'm saying. So we started in 2010. That was the next earliest you could start. And what we're doing is we are going to be trusting the process. And what I mean by that is obviously basketball fans know trust the process was the iconic phrase used by the Philadelphia 76ers front office management for years as they were just god awful in the late 2010s. Just the worst. I mean, at one point I think they had 4 wins in a season. They had some of the worst teams I have ever watched. And this era is kind of like my prime basketball watch, or it's towards the end of my prime basketball watching because I was watching basketball during the Heatle era because I'm a big Miami Heat fan. And so kind of like my basketball prime is probably like 2008 to 2019, probably right before the pandemic, I'd say. I watched a little bit of pandemic basketball in the bubble, but after that, I kind of followed it. I still know what's going on in the league, and I follow the trades and all the big news and stuff, but I don't really watch games that much. I watch a few Heat games every once in a while, but basketball's just not like I'm a big football guy, as you could probably tell. So I watch college football, I watch a lot of NFL football. That usually takes up a lot of my time, plus doing all the other stuff. So NBA content I like basketball. I like the NBA. And but it kind of falls back in the wayside. So I'm trying to get into it again, trying to get back into it, and I got the itch to play some NBA 2K. So here we go. We're going to be trusting the process. And what that means is trusting the process is going to be building this 76ers team up through the drafts. In real life, the Sixers drafted Joel Embiid, but I think he missed 2 years, the first 2 years of his career with injuries out of Kansas. So that was one of the reasons why the trust the process became so like prominent and so well known. Drafted Ben Simmons, they drafted Markelle Fultz, they drafted I think at the very beginning they drafted Michael Carter Williams in one of these early drafts, and he won like rookie of the year and then just completely fell apart. So the Sixers are very well known for their trust the process era. And now I think, well, maybe now it hasn't really worked because Joel Embiid's never made a conference final, and they've kind of fallen apart. Tyrese Maxey's pretty good. I like Tyrese Maxey a lot, but they really haven't been they haven't achieved what they wanted to achieve with the core that they initially had brought. I mean, you had Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid and Markelle Fultz and all those guys on the same team at the same time, and they just never really panned out for different reasons. Markelle Fultz kind of forgot how to play basketball, forgot how to shoot, so that is a certain problem that you have to try to deal with, and you can't really predict that's going to happen. Joel Embiid obviously has the injury history, and then Ben Simmons just wasn't as good as he was projected to be. He was thought to be really, really good, and he was good, but he kind of just like got careless and just lost his love of the game. I think that's what I took of it. So I don't know. So real life Sixers, they did not figure this out with the trust the process, but we here in the alternate universe with the juice controlling everything, we are going to be trusting the process, and we are going to actually succeed in our ultimate goal of winning a national championship. So you can see I've been playing too much college football. Winning a NBA championship and becoming a dynasty, making multiple trips to the finals, winning multiple finals, and becoming a dynasty that the Sixers always wanted but never could achieve. So that is what this series is all about. The only difference, we are still going to be jumping in and playing some games here and there, like we do with the Spurs, like we did with the Spurs series and the Flamingo series back in the day. That was like 2K24, I think, or 23, one of those two. We're still going to be doing that, but not as much. It's going to be more focused on building the roster through the draft and everything. So we're going to be doing a year per video. That is how we're going to break it down. So this whole year will be the 2010 to 2011 NBA season, including the offseason, including the draft, which is Kyrie Irving, obviously number one overall. Klay Thompson, I think, is in this draft. Kawhi Leonard, you know, the 2011 draft. And we're going to be using custom draft classes, which from the community, which gives us the opportunity to have guys that 2K might not have the license for or just aren't in their historical draft classes. So we're going to be using custom draft classes for that. I'm very excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, and I finally actually got on the game and did it. So here we go. Season number 1, 2010 to 2011. We are going to be trusting the process. Here we go. Let's figure out what we are working with initially. So this is the 2010-2011 Philadelphia 76ers roster. We've got Elton Brand, who's 31 years old. Drew Holiday, 20 years old, 80 overall, very good young piece to possibly build around. On a rookie contract, I like that a lot. Thaddeus Young is only 22. Maybe we can turn his career around and make him something that he wasn't in real life. Evan Turner, National Basketball Player of the Year on the Ohio State Buckeyes, coming in as a rookie, I think, right? This is his rookie year? Yeah, this is his rookie year. So I really want to make Evan Turner a star in this league. So we're going to have to put him in situations to give him those opportunities. Now, I didn't go through, if I go over to the quick edit stuff, I didn't change any ratings or anything like that. Like nobody's shot tendency has been changed throughout the league. So maybe I should change that to help people shoot better around the league. If we go to tendencies, what is the shot tendency for Evan Turner? It's only 60. Let's bump that up a little bit. I want Evan Turner to take a lot of shots because I want him to get a lot of points and I want him to develop. So I'm going to bump him up to like 80. I want him to be, or 85 even. I want him to be the main scorer of this team. And Drew Holiday, I'm going to bump his up to like 75 because I want him to be a guy that we can trust. And so I think that's going to be the only guys that I change. Confirm the changes. So we've bumped up the shot tendency for Turner and Drew Holiday. And I think that's going to end up being a very good thing to do. So now that we have that figured out, and also, what is Evan Turner's potential? That is something I'm very curious about because that's also going to help in his, is it attributes? I haven't been in this in a while. So it's 79. Okay. So his potential right now is 79. I think that could be, I don't remember, is 2K more fluid? Or if you have a 79 potential, you can't go any higher than that? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. But other than Turner and Drew Holiday, who I want to build this early version of the team around, we have Sweet Lou Williams, who I do like and think could be a very good piece to this rotation. So right now, my starting 5 is probably Drew at the 1, Lou at the 2, Turner at the 3, Thad at the 4, Elton at the 5 is probably what I'm thinking. That's probably the basic 5-man that I'm going to go with. And then off the bench, we got Mo Spates, Jody Meeks, Andres Nocioni, Tony Batty, excuse me, Darius Sangalia, Darius Petrovic, Paul Simmons, Leonardo Sanchez, Kurt Christie. It's not a great back half of the team. There's a reason the Sixers were always picking at the top of the draft every year in this era. So that is what we are working with. And obviously, this is the 2010 era of the NBA, so you know who's on these teams. We got the Heatles working. We got Kobe still in his prime. I mean, he's winning championships. So D Rose at the height of his powers. We've got Dwight Howard on the Magic. I mean, he's coming off of a NBA Finals recently, a couple years ago. Dirk about to win a championship in real life. KD on the Thunder. You got KD, you got Westbrook, and you got Harden all on the Thunder at the same time. So the Thunder team is going to be scary if they can keep all those guys around. Obviously, Chris Paul's still on the Hornets, hasn't moved to the Clippers yet, hasn't even gotten the trade to the Lakers yet. That got denied by David Stern in real life. Carmelo's still in the Nuggets, the last year he's got before he goes to New York in real life. KG's still on the Celtics. So this is the NBA you're most familiar with. This is one of my favorite eras of the NBA. Not just because I'm a Heat fan and the Heat were dominant at this time, but this is like all of my favorite players are in this era. You got Wade, you got Durant, you got Dirk, Dwight Howard at the prime, D Rose, Kobe, LeBron, obviously, Chris Paul, young, Carmelo is great. I mean, you still got some older guys like Pau Gasol and Paul Pierce and Amari Stoudemire still dominating. So you got that nice mix of, and Tim Duncan, obviously. You got that nice mix of youth like Blake Griffin, who I think is a rookie this year. No, he's last year. Okay. You got that nice mix of the next era coming in, but that last little bit, the little guys, the old guys are still holding on. Steve Nash, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, guys like that are still holding on at the very end. So it's kind of a nice mix of the past and the present, or the past and the future mixing into this one era. It's a really nice era, so that's why I wanted to do this one as well. You also got the Bobcats, which could be a potential series in the future. Who knows? Because they're always sucky. All right, so now that we know what the roster looks like, we know kind of the game plan, who's going to be our starting five, we know all that kind of stuff. We go to the game plan. You can tell this is the first time I've booted up the game because everything is telling me all the stuff. So right now they want me to start Jody Meeks, which I don't really want to do. They switched it to Nocioni. I'm going to switch that. So we're going to have Turner be the 3. We're going to have Lou come off as the 2. Brandon Batty. No, I want Thad Young in there. So we're going to switch that. There we go. That's how we want to have it. We're going to drop these minutes down a little bit. Thad's going to get some minutes. Lou Will's going to get some minutes. I want Turner to get a bunch of minutes along with Elton doesn't need that many minutes. But basically our young guys are going to get the most minutes because I want them to go through those guys. So, and then off the bench, I mean, we don't really need more than a 9-man, I don't think. So we're fine right there. I think that's how I'm going to have the rotation go. As far as draft capital for the future, we only have our own picks. We have a Hornets second round pick for this year, but that doesn't really mean much. But we only have our own first round picks for the upcoming drafts. Now, obviously, we know that draft classes are going to be pretty important because we have the benefit of hindsight. We know how good these draft classes are and how good some of the players in these draft classes are. So do we want to go all in year one, try to tank, and get a guy like Kyrie Irving or get a guy like Kawhi Leonard? Because remember, 2012, Anthony Davis is in that draft class. So do we want to wait till 2012? Maybe we just kind of be a middle of the pack team. I mean, there's still going to be a guy in this. If we finish like late lottery, we should still be able to get a guy that is quality. Like a Kenneth Faried could certainly be a guy on this team. Even a guy like Amon Shumpert could be a guy on this team. One of the Morris twins could be a guy on this team. Mirotic with a nice 3-ball outside could be a big piece to this bench team. I mean, this is a deep roster, a deep draft class. Jimmer Fredette, we could hit from Jimmer range. Maybe we could turn Jimmer Fredette into new Steph Curry or the original Steph Curry. So instead of saying Curry when you shoot a 3 or from Curry range, we could shoot from Jimmer range, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. We'll see how bad the Cavs are. Let's take a look at this Cavs roster, by the way. Let's see a look at this Cavs roster, because this Cavs roster is garbage. It's about as bad as our roster is. You got Antoine Jameson, you got Anderson Varejao, Mo Williams, J.J. Hickson. Dear God, you can see why this team got Kyrie Irving, because this is just despicable. How can you even be allowed to put a roster out like this? just just terrible. And if we go over to the Warriors, you got little baby Steph, who's in his second year. Obviously, that 2000 was it 2009? Obviously, it must have been 2009. A younger Monte Ellis. This team's got some potential, but really, it's just Curry and Monte right now. I do like Dorell Wright. He's fine. He's all right. I'm funny. You got Jeremy Lin, which is pretty cool, out of Harvard. So maybe we could turn Jeremy Lin into a guy. Anyway, let's get to decision-making time. Because remember, this is the whole year. So we got to figure out what we want to do with this roster here in year number 1. Do we want to go with this same roster and not make any trades or anything like that and kind of just ride out the season and see if we're bad? I have a feeling we're going to be pretty bad, but I don't know for sure, so I can't guarantee anything. But I do think we're going to be pretty bad. We are about the same level as the Cavs. We're a little bit better than the Cavs, I'd say, because we have a little bit more promise with Turner, Drew Holiday, Lou Williams, Thaddeus Young, probably. So there's a little bit more hope here in Philadelphia than there is in Cleveland right now, but we're probably still not going to be very good. So do we want to just move off of Elton Brand, who I think in real life is like in the front office for the Sixers? Some sort of GM or something like that. I think he's up there. But do we want to just go to the trade finder? If I could, nope, that's the regular trade block. Can I please? Yes, I know how to do trades. Yes, please stop telling me how to do this. I understand. Come on, there we go. Okay, so let me get to the trade finder. Here we go. So if we just toss Elton, and he's also making almost $16 million. So if we just toss him in here, what can we get? Steven Jackson, we have to give up a first-round pick. I'm not really looking to give up any first-round picks. If somebody wants to give me a first-round pick, that would certainly be something I would think about. Rudy Gay's interesting. Jamal Crawford's pretty old at this point. Peja and a top 3 protected first-round pick from the Hornets. Do we think the Hornets are going to be top 3? Because obviously that means if the Hornets win the lottery and get top 3, then they get the pick back. So all we would get in this trade would be Peja Stojakovic, which is not something that I would want. I don't know because if it's 4 or worse, then we have 2 first-round picks. That's an interesting one. And if that is the only one that's going to offer us a first-round pick, Kenyon Martin and a top 3 protected from the Nuggets next year in the AD draft, the Anthony Davis draft. That's interesting. We're not really in the mood for a power forward, although, I mean, we are trading Elton Brand, so if we need a power forward, Kenyon Martin can play that, / center, I guess. But there's not really a bunch. Yao Ming, that's funny. Steve Nash. What do I have to give up? Darius Petrovic to get Steve Nash for 2 seasons and Hedo Turkoglu? That seems like a bad idea. I mean, they're both making a little bit too much money for me, even though it is Steve Nash, and that's kind of cool. Ooh, Greg Oden. Another guy with a lot of just unfortunate injuries and missed potential and all that kind of stuff. That is interesting. So we could have Greg Oden and Evan Turner on the same team again. Right, they were on the same team? Were they? No, they weren't on the same team. Turner came after him. Never mind. I think Turner came after him. Maybe he was there as a freshman. I can't remember. It's been a long time. I can't remember exactly. But Greg Oden, wow. Oh, I kind of want Greg. And it wouldn't be much. It's just Elton Brand and a second-round pick in 2014. So it's not like that crazy of it. He put up 11 in 09. I mean, there's a potential for him to be good. I don't know what his... what am I trying to think of? I get the morale, yeah. The potential is what the word I don't know why I couldn't think of it. I don't know what his potential is going to be. Probably not anything better than what Evan Turner has, but I kind of like that deal. I mean, he's a lot cheaper. He's on a rookie contract still. The end of his rookie contract, but he's still on a rookie contract. He's probably not going to cost that much more. I think this could be a viable move. And he's still valued at 3 stars. So I think I'm going to do this. Elton Brand's going to go to the Trailblazers. We're going to get Greg Oden back. I think that is a good decision. And now they want to have these guys swap. So now Greg will just be our starting center. We've got Thad Young, we got Turner, we've got Lou Will, we've got Drew Holiday. I like that a lot. We're going to drop these minutes down for these guys slightly. And we're still going to run a 9-man. I want to check free agency too, just to see what's in free agency. So we're going to bump up, obviously, these guys' minutes a little bit. All right, so everybody but Lou is going to get over 30. And honestly, I could just give Lou 30 if I wanted to. We're going to do that. Okay, I like the way the rotation looks. Let me take a look at our budget, too. Where's our budget at? Here it is, finances. Salary cap breakdown. Okay, so now that we got rid of the contract of Elton Brand, our next most expensive guy is this guy, Thompson. And that's not even like, is that even a real guy? Are you a real guy, Lewis Thompson? I don't even think you are. So why are you making $7 million? We might have to trade that. But then we've got Simmons. Like all this money that is just 1 year, we don't need this. We can get guys in free agency for way cheaper than that, I would think, right? If I go to free agency, there's got to be guys in here that aren't like G League guys that are cheaper than what we're going for. Who are the most expensive guys in free agency? You've got Alvin Ellis. I guess I just go by best overall. Point guards, shooting guards. So you got Danny Green. That's $4 million. That's already cheaper than the $6 million we're paying. And Danny Green, how old is he? He's 23. You know what? I might just negotiate a contract with. You can only offer a two-way contract. Oh, I gotta start trading some guys. Okay, never mind. Let's trade away some of these guys that are just absurdly expensive. Like this guy, Lewis Thompson. He was recently traded. Can't be traded for 60 days. Okay, so we'll trade him a little bit later. But Paul Simmons, we can absolutely move on from. What can I even get for him? I can get a second-round pick next year. James Posey, a bunch of seconds. Hedo Turkoglu. Nazir Muhammad is interesting, but he's 33. I doubt there's going to be anything really worth it here. It's probably just going to be a bunch of randos. So what we're going to do is we're probably just going to take one of the randos that aren't as expensive, or maybe I could package him with somebody else. Let me package him with Leonardo Sanchez, and maybe I can get something a little bit better. Not really. I can get old Ben Wallace, which is kind of interesting. A lottery-protected pick in 2013 with Hedo Turkoglu. We could flip Hedo Turkoglu if I wanted to. I'd have to turn off the... I'm probably going to turn that off anyway because I don't ever play with that. I think I'm going to do this trade. A lottery-protected pick from the Suns. It's a little risky, but it's not really that much thing. So let me go to the settings real quick. Tuning sliders, trades. I have all the trade logic stuff on, but let me trade the... regardless of contracts, stipend rule. Let's turn the stipend rule off. Because if I want to trade consecutive first-round picks, I'm going to do it. Disabling this allows you to make trades without any regard to contract values. Disabling this allows players to be traded immediately after signing rookie contracts. I'm going to turn that off. Because if I want to trade rookies, I can. Recently trade restrictions are going to turn that off. Recently signed restrictions aren't turned off. Okay, so everything like that is turned off, so now we can just move anybody whenever we want to. So now that is, we should be able to trade definitely Hedo Turkoglu and probably Lewis Thompson as well. And I might be, with Hedo in this, I might be able to get like a first-round pick that's not protected. There's a possibility. Or maybe not. Boris Diaw, a little bit too expensive. Sasa Vujacic, not making that much. Rashad Lewis is interesting. I'm not trying to give up all of my second-round picks, but I guess if I have to. Wayne Ellington is interesting. That'd be a nice guard off the bench. I could trade Jim Terry. You know what? Give me Wayne. Give me Wayne Ellington. I'll take him off the bench. Not a bad deal. He's not expensive. And then the last guy was that guy that we just got. Where's he at? Was he not expensive? I thought I got somebody that was expensive. I guess I didn't. I mean, this guy is not really somebody we need to have on the team. So I could probably just trade him. What can I get? What can I get? I can get a first-round lottery protected. I got to give up Kurt Christie as well. 2013 lottery protected. If I remember correctly, 2013 is not a great draft. I'm pretty sure it's not a great draft. Which is interesting. Omir Asik is only 24, and then we get the GOAT, Brian Scalabrine. I didn't even see him. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get White Mamba, Scalabrine, and Omir Asik. Or Asik, however you say his name. That's a nice little young center to have off the bench. Scalabrine's old, but it's fun to have him on the team. Okay, I think that's all the trading I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to keep Nocioni on the roster. But now we got to actually fix the lineups here. So we'll switch that back. We'll move Lou Will back to starter. We'll take the minutes away from Mo a little bit. We'll take the minutes away from Nocioni and from Meek slightly. And then Wayne coming off the bench, I'm fine with that. Absolutely fine with that. And we'll bump up the minutes of a few of these guys. Give Evan Turner some minutes. Make this all good. Bump these minutes up slightly. Okay, so that is where our lineup is going to go. And we have game number 1 of the series against the Heatles. This is kind of a crazy test. Our new lineup with Greg Oden. I am going to jump in and we're going to play a little bit of this game because this is the first time I've played NBA 2K in a minute. So we're going to jump in and play this game. It's probably not going to go well, but we're going to do it. All right, we win the tip. And here we go. We're not going to play the whole game, but we are going to play a little bit of it. Ooh, crossover already? Okay. I haven't played 2K in a while, like I said before, so it's going to take me a minute to get used to the new shot meter bar and get everything into a green. But I should be able to get there after a little bit. Ooh, that's a green free throw. That's nice. And we start the game up, too. Oh, I like that a lot. Now, let me get back into the groove of 2K here. I have not played, not even in like free time. I just haven't even played 2K at all. I haven't played really any sports games other than when I record videos. I don't really play sports games anymore. Just in my free time. Oh, that's a good pass, but great defense from Greg. And we go out to Lou Will. Should I shoot the 3? Oh, Wade's right there. Get that to Greg. Let me post up here with Greg the leg. Greg? Okay, Greg! Okay. We might got something right here with Greg. We might have got something. That was a sick little dunk from Greg. That was a poster if I've ever seen one. Put him on a poster! Oh, God. Am I going to bring back the Dickie V? I might bring back the Dickie V. Oh, Wade with the fade! No good. Oden with no, that was Thad Young. With another rebound. Let's get this ball to Evan Turner. Little pump fake. Little jab step. Get around Braun. Oh, nope. That's a violation. Braun is going to be a little bit tough for Turner today, I have to say. That is going to be a tough matchup. Oh, I didn't even swipe that. I don't know why he did that animation. Get down there. Agauskas, big Z. You're telling me that Zdronis Agauskas is making that. Okay, what world are we living in? Oh, Turner's in the corner. Blow by him. Oh, okay. He couldn't blow by him at all. Will? No chance, but back to Turner. Can I get around him? No. Drew? Jab step? Find me Greg. Greg's going to put him on a poster. Look at him back him down. Look at Greg Oden, baby. Look at that man. That's a real man. Greg Oden is him. Absolute dog. But Thad Young, no defense. Bosch makes that play. It's all right. Get this to... Oh, okay. I was going to say just get that to Turner, but LeBron came in and swiped that bad boy. And that is out of bounds, right? It might have hit the backboard or something. I'm not sure. Braun making a mistake. What are you doing, Braun? What are you doing? Thad Young on the inbound. I think I made it like 8-minute quarters or something, so we got a little bit of time here. Turner with the pump fake. I am going to have to shoot one of these just to get the meter down. Oh, don't shoot that, though. That would have been bad. I really want Turner to score here. I may have to shoot something like this little step back. Oh, little step back mid did not really work too well. The meter was not very good for Evan Turner there. Oh, Evan Turner trying to cover LeBron is not anything that I want to see. That is not a good guarding matchup. Are we going to feed the offense through Greg Oden? Is that what I'm really doing here? It might be. Greg. Oh, good defense from Bosch. I think we might have to get that matchup back on Zdrunas. That might be our only way of getting Greg some buckets. Oh, and D-Wade. Okay. The Heat's starting to get good. They're starting to figure out that they are the Heatles. Look at Drew blow by everybody. Drew Holiday to the bucket. I was early on the release. I think I could have made that too. Oh, God. What is Wade doing? That ball's out. Get it up the court. Will. Not a good shot. But Oden couldn't get the rebound over Bosch. I got to get used to everybody's shot and their animations and stuff. All their releases. If I'm going to be greening these. Oh, this is not a matchup that I want to see. Lou Will and Braun. That didn't go well, and a timeout called. I think I have it all in auto. 10-6 early going here in the first quarter of game number 1 of the dynasty. Well, not the dynasty, of the series. I've been playing too much college. Oh, Greg's pretty tired, though. That's not good. We're probably going to have to move him for Asic or Osic, whatever his name is. That's the only problem with Greg. Greg Oden never had any stamina. He also had bad knees, but also never had any stamina. He could play for a couple minutes at a time, He's basically like a hockey player. Think of a hockey player, different shift. They have like a 2-minute shift. That's really what Greg was all about. When he was in, he was good before the injuries, obviously, but did not have the tank, did not have the stamina. Wade, what you got? What you got, Wade? Oh, they're gonna go down to Gauskas. A6 on him, and I think he's got it. Good defense. Good defense. Get that ball to Turner. ET in the corner. Down low to Thad Young. Thad puts it up. Thad! Ah, not enough sauce, man. Not enough sauce. I need that Souse Bouse. Uh-oh. Turner's in trouble. Oh, Braun passed it out to Wade for 3. Oh, no. Oh, we're in trouble. This is the I'm in danger Simpson meme if I've ever seen it. No, I didn't mean to press that. That's my bad. Get back in defense. Braun's going crazy. Oh, it's an and one. Oh, LeBron's getting insane right now. Why did this have to be game 1? Who in their right mind scheduled the Miami Heat in this era versus this 76ers team for game 1? At least get our feet wet a little bit. At least have us play like the Cavs or some of the Bobcats to start the season. We don't have to go game 1 against the Eagles. I mean, what are we talking about here? We'll take Turner out. We'll put in no Sione, and then we'll take out Lou Will, and we'll put in Wayne Ellington. Drew's still pretty good. He's still got a lot of stamina left or energy left. But now we're getting into the weeds here. Now we're getting into the guys that are a little bit less trustworthy. Although I like this switch off. Thad, work him, Thad, work him. Oh, the bad shot. Bad shot tendency, or bad shot timing is what I wanted to say. Drew Holiday with the rebound. Get that up to Thad. Udon. Oh, Udon can't keep up. And there's a big dunk for Thaddeus Young. If Udon's going to be doing that, if we just get out and run against Udonis Haslem, he won't be able to keep up. I know he's not that old in this era, but he still doesn't have the quickness, the lateral quickness, the side-to-side, the east-west. What do you got? Why is the Drunas like their go-to guy? Stop it. Ilgauskas is not putting up 70. He's not that kind of guy. He's not built like that. You're not that guy, pal. Drew? What you got for me, Drew? Ooh, little spin around, little 360. Omir? No, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. A little jab step, little jab step, little jab step. In the corner. Why is Thad Young in the corner? The world may never know. But Thad's going to go in. He got the foul on Udon. Okay, drew a foul. Nice. Can he shoot the free throw, though? Ooh. Ooh, that was an ugly one. I guess I didn't know his timing. And I didn't know it there either, but I drilled it. I'll take it. 18-9. This is going well. Honestly, I'm surprised it took the Heat this long to get this lead. Oh, where am I going? It's Eddie House? Who is this? Oh, that's not good. James Jones wide open for 3. I think I might have been covering it, but look at Drew Holiday. Okay, maybe I just got to do that every time. Just run around the side of the court and hit a bank 3 or a bank layup. Let's cover James Jones this time, please. He is the reason LeBron has all his championships, by the way, if you didn't know that. Well, at least 3 of the 4 championships. Let's just try to outrun people. Okay, that's not going to work. No Sione, you got something for me? What's in your bag? No Sione. Oh, okay, that was a little nasty little move he had there. Was that a little Euro step action? Something like that. Didn't hit the shot. That was more my fault than his fault, though. Holiday, just run past everybody. Use your speed, Drew. Oh, my God. Okay, that was good defense. That was good defense. Maybe my strategy's not going to work. Maybe my strategy's not going to work. Oh, that's not a reach. That's not a reach, ref. All right, whatever. Whatever, big dog. Mo Spates is in the game. Did I put Mo Spates in? They must have done it. I must have everything on auto. I may have to switch that. But also, it's not a big deal. No, we're not letting James Jones beat us by 3 anymore. Although he might just beat us through the lane. Okay. Okay. That is insanity. You know what? Let me pop a 3 with Wayne Ellington. Oh, that was good. It was a decent shot. I got to get the release down. He's got a slow release, so I got to remember that. Bosch is still in the game, and we got a big bodied. Petrovic is a huge. Look at this dude. Look at how big this guy is. Darius Petrovic, I think is his name. He's an insanely massive man. That's a large mang. And now that we've got the first quarter in Das Books, I think we are going to simcast a little bit of this game, maybe jump into the fourth quarter, see what's going on, see if there's any pressure situations. So let's get to the simcast and we will simulate, speed it up, and oh my god, there's not going to be any pressure situations. Although we're piling back, we are rallying, and it's not. No, it's not going to happen. Although you know what, I respect the team for getting this close. 127 to 97 is way closer than I ever would have thought this team could be against the Heatles. So, well, that's Mike Miller out there. That's rookie of the year, Mike Miller. Not anymore, but 129 to 97. I don't know why I jumped back in. I guess maybe to get like a good thumbnail possibility or something. I don't know. Who knows? Evan Turner. What do we got, Evan? Oh! If he was healthy or if he was had more stamina, that would have been a nasty three. Greg, 18 and 15 from Greg Oden. That's what I'm talking about. That's my GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Legendary. Legendary performance from Greg Oden. All right. That's going to be the end of the first game. 129 to 99. You know what? We put up a good fight. As much of a fight as we could have physically put up in this scenario. We were always destined to lose this game, let's be real. But 19 points from Maurice Spates. That's a kind of an insane first game. 18 and 15 from Greg, 3 blocks, 8 for 10 from the field, and I think I missed the 2 shots that he missed. 17 from Drew with 6 assists, 14 for Thad, 12 for Lou Will, 12 for and 6 for Evan Turner, and I do have adjusted stats. I may have to switch the quarter length for adjusted stats. It ends up being 194, 148. What are the final stat lines? Oh, these aren't bad. These aren't that bad. 28 from Mo Spates, 27 and 22 is kind of a crazy debut for on the team for Greg Oden. 24 for Drew, 24 for Thad, 19 and 9 for Evan Turner. Okay, those aren't horrible. I have my... What do I have those on? Let me see if I can find it. What would it be on again? I don't remember. Okay, here it is. So I have 8-minute quarters and I have 12-minute simulated quarter length. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. We can work with that. But now that we played game number 1, we're going to simulate a bit into the season. We're probably going to get to December 1st. So let's simulate to December 1st and see how the team does. Lou Will picks up an injury. That's not ideal. We'll leave the team the way it is because he's back right now. Perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. We get our first win, though. A Jinsa and a first-round pick, top 3 protected from most Spates. I'm not going to do that. Greg Oden, they're trying to trade Greg Oden. Evan Turner with a sore left wrist is not good. Ooh, Thad Young straight up for a first-round pick next year from the Hornets, which obviously ends up being the Anthony Davis pick, and Quincy Pondexter. Now, I don't know if the Hornets are going to be bad next year. They probably will be. But I don't think I want to give up Thad Young right now. And knowing that he has the potential to give us a... That's not good. Knowing that he has the potential to give us a first-round pick is nice. I like that a lot. Ooh, Mo Spates, severe left ankle sprain is not something I want to see. He's out for a while. That is not good. And a left... Oh, God, we are getting hit with some big-time injuries. I need to go and make sure... How do I... Is it gameplay? Is this what it's in? I don't think it is. Let me see if I can find the stuff to turn off, like, the... what's it called? The auto stuff, like, so I can sub in my own guys when I want to do that. Let me make sure I can turn all that stuff off, and timeouts and everything like that. Okay, I couldn't find it. I'm not sure where it's at. Like the disable all the auto stuff, like auto timeout calling and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure where that's at. I couldn't find it. I looked through all the settings. I didn't know where it was. It's not a big deal. I just I couldn't find it. So let's go to January. Let's go to January 1st, and we're gonna have the prospects be handled by the CPU. Another first-round pick offer for Thad Young is very interesting. We're winning a few games. We're currently under 500, but we're rallying right now. That was a big win streak we just went on right there. And now we're on a big losing streak. This is an interesting team, I will say that much. We beat the Suns and we lose to the Lakers to end the 2010 portion of the season. Now we moved to 2011. We're 12 and 21 right now. 12 and 21. If we go to the draft board, not the draft board, the mock draft's what I wanted to go to. If we go to the mock draft, we currently sit with the, oh God, where's our own pick? Okay, we have the 12th pick. And they have us taking Kemba Walker right now. Isaiah Thomas, I might actually take over Kemba. That wouldn't be a bad pick. But right now, Kyrie is not even the number one projected guy. It's Kawhi Leonard going to the Kings, Kyrie going to the Clippers, then Jimmy Butler. Oh no, I'm not back to the Timberwolves. And then Tobias Clay, also the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have 2 first-round picks in the top 5. Oh God, they could be good right away. We'll see how that goes towards the end of the season, but we also need to be bad and start losing some games. So let's get to February 1st. Let's simulate the whole month of January, see where this team finishes the month. Hopefully with a few extra losses. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, Mo Spates is back healthy. I think that's everybody now. I think everybody's back healthy. We're winning a few too many games, though. Yeah, losing just as I say that, Evan Turner picks up a severe ankle sprain. Losing to teams like the Bobcats is certainly what we need to do. And Drew Holiday picks up an injury. We are suffering some nasty injuries. But we're on a massive win streak. Look at us go. Why are we winning all these games? Oh, my God. We are on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game winning streak. What is happening right now? We are 21 and 26. We are a game out from the playoffs. Why? I need to see these numbers. What is going? This is not the right thing. I need to see these. Where's my stats at? Here it is. You can tell I haven't played in a while. Player stats. I need to see these numbers. So Drew Holiday, before picking up the injury, was leading the team. Then Lou Will. Then Evan Turner. I like to see that. And then Greg putting up 12. That's better than what he did last year in Portland. So I'm okay with that. He's also averaging a double-double right now, which is pretty sick. Jody Meeks is putting up good numbers. Thad Young is doing fine. All right. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Evan Turner being injured really hurts. Really does hurt. Drew Holiday, I mean, he's missed a lot of time this year. Okay, these are good numbers, though. These are good numbers. Let's get to... I don't think I have the trade deadline on. I thought I turned that off. I guess we'll find out. But we're on an insanely good... Oh, my God! We just went on... What was that winning streak that we just went on? Our last 10 is 8-2. We just went on a... what was that? A 10-game win streak? A 9-game win streak? I think it was a 9-game winning streak as we reached the deadline. We are 24 and 28. A half a game back of the Knicks for the final spot in the playoffs here in February. This is an insanely weird thing. The Kings are still bad. So are the Clippers. The Timberwolves are starting to fall out there. They're starting to get good. They're starting to get good. We still sit at 12, but this time they have us taking Corey Joseph, so Isaiah Thomas must have jumped up a little bit. This is going to be a weird year. I don't think... Do I have the trade deadline on? I mean, obviously it's right here. I guess if we simulate past it, today's the trade deadline. Would you like to make some offers? I guess I have it on. All right. Well, do I want to trade anybody for any draft picks? We have 2 first-round picks next year with the Suns lottery protected pick, or 2 years from now. Only 1 pick in 2011. I don't know if there's a guy out there that I would want to trade. Maybe Nocioni? He's putting up okay numbers. Would he be able to get me a first-round pick? I doubt it. He can give me a top 10 protected pick from the Bulls. There's no way he can give me anything better than that. There's no way I can get anything more than a protected pick. I wouldn't think. No, everybody that's offering is giving protections. Although the Thunder pick is probably the safest because there's no way that they're going to be in the top 3 in 2013. I would be shocked if they were that bad. But it also is a chance for being like a really low first round pick. Like back last few picks of the draft, I'm talking, of the first round. So we can just guarantee that, I guess. Or we can take a risk by taking a Bobcats pick that the Bulls have. It's top 10 protected. That's a little bit more dangerous. I think that's more dangerous than the Lakers' top 3 protected pick. I might just do this. Trade Nocioni for a top 3 protected pick in 2013 and Darrell Hughes. I think I'm going to do that. So it's another draft pick that we have in 2013. That's now 3 first-round picks in 2013. Darrell Hughes is making way too much money. He's got to get off my team. And I can only get second round picks, I guess. So I'll just toss them here for this guy. And is that next guy making too much money? Yeah, he's making too much money now. So I got to get nobody was okay. Nobody. I might just cut him because he's making way too much money. But anyway, now that we got rid of Nocioni, I think that we just stay put. It's weird that I'm building up draft picks for 2013, which I'm pretty sure is not a great draft class. Is that not the Anthony Bennett draft class? It might be. It might be the Anthony Bennett draft class. I can't remember for sure. Because I think 2014 is Andrew Wiggins. Right? Is 2014 Andrew Wiggins? I'm pretty sure. And then 2015 is Cat. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So 2013 might be Anthony Bennett. I know 2012 is Anthony Davis, obviously. And 2011, obviously, is Kyrie and everything. But 2013 might be Anthony Bennett. I don't know where else he would be if he's not 2013. So 3 first-round picks in 2013. We can obviously move those if we don't like what we see at the 2013 draft. But that's still a couple episodes away. I think that's going to be all the trading that I need to do. I'm going to actually cut that guy before I forget. Where is your bummy body? Yeah, there he is. All right, let's just release this guy into free agency. There we go. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to... Oh, I didn't want to... Hold on. I didn't want to simulate the entire season. Okay, now we're back to losing games. And then we win 2 games as we get to the All-Star break. I guess we can take a look. Can we see the All-Star break? Can I see the All-Star break through here? No, I can't see the who's on the All-Star teams. Did we have anybody on the All-Star team? I would doubt it. Award races, that's not what I want to see. LeBron might win MVP, though. That's pretty cool. Here's what I want to see. So, All-Star voting in the Eastern Conference. Did we get anybody? I think this is back when you didn't have to have a guy on the make the team. So, that's okay. Let's get to March. Let's get to March. I may jump into another game towards the end of the season once everybody's healthy. And now it looks like everybody is coming back from injury. So I may... We have less than 14 guys on the roster. We got to sign somebody. Oh, I wonder if... Is he still here? Danny Green? Or did he get signed? He must have got signed by somebody already. That's too bad. There's nobody here that I want, really. You know what? Old man Dampier. No, I didn't want to edit you. At least you're a real guy. We'll take you on a minimum. He's happily accepted. Okay. So let's keep simulating. We'll get deeper into the season. We win a couple games. Man, my God, we are winning way more games than I thought we would. Contract extensions. Jody Meeks will re-sign. So Jody Meeks and Brian Scalabrine are the only 2 guys that are up for eligibility to re-sign. Do I want to pay? That's not that much, actually. 2 years, $2.8 million. I'll offer Jody Meeks that, and he's happily accepted. And then Brian Scalabrine, a 1-year minimum. Totally fine. Totally fine. We can move on. We've got about 2 months left to go. Let's simulate to around here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's simulate around here. We might make the playoff. We are hovering around 500 right now. This is really weird. Really, really weird. I did not think we'd be this good. But maybe Greg Oden is just him. Maybe he is that guy. He is that dude. Most Spades picks up an injury. That's not good. But we are 38 and 36 right now. We are in the playoffs. In year number 1. All I did was get Greg Oden. How are we winning games? Hold on. Where are my stats at? How are we winning these games? So Drew Holiday is playing really well. Lou Will's dominating. Turner's doing well. Greg's cooled off a little bit. Greg has certainly cooled off. His rebounds are good. His rebound numbers are really good. Thad's doing good. I don't even know what is carrying us here. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing so well? We're playing good team basketball, I guess? I don't even know. Our per 36 numbers are kind of crazy. This is insane, though. This is insane. Evan Turner's doing fine in his rookie season, or his second year, I guess. Weird. Absolutely weird. Who do we want to jump in against? Dwight could be fun on the 11th. That could be fun to jump in against. The Rockets, the Nets, the Bucks. The Bucks don't have Giannis, obviously. Let's get just past this week first. Nope, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Jody Meeks torn right ACL. That's brutal. You know what the weird part is? We've got Greg Oden on this roster, and he hasn't been hurt all year. Like, why has he not been hurt? So who's on this Celtics roster? Is this a team that we want to jump into? They got KG, they got Pierce. Okay, this is the old school. This is the old school former original Big Three Celtics. Shaq got hurt though. That sucks for Shaq. And Big Perk got hurt. You know what? Who's on the Knicks? Nobody probably, right? Nobody's on this Knicks team. They got Stoudemire, they got Raymond Felton. And it's our last road game of the year. Let's jump in and play this Celtics game. Rondo, Ray Allen. I mean, it's a crazy looking team. But it's our last road game of the year. Let's jump in and see what we can do. All right, we lost the tip. Here we go. Final road game of the season against the Boston Celtics. We are a possible playoff team, which is really strange in year number one. I did not think. I mean, I didn't make that many crazy trades. I got Greg Oden as Ray Allen tosses a three. I got Ray Allen, and I got, oh, God, Evan Turner going crazy. Let's go, Evan. Let's have a final big game. I want to see something out of you. I want to see the big player progression from you, Evan. KG, dangerous but old. Oh, God. Oh, that's got to be on KG, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ran into a brick wall right there. Turner will inbound to Drew. What you got for me? What you got for me? Nothing. You got nothing for me. I'm going to go right around you. Rondo. Yeah. Nice lay from Drew Holiday. Okay, we're starting hot, but we started hot against the Heat as well. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Rondo. Luckily, Rondo can't shoot the three very well. Nobody on this team can really shoot the three except for Pierce and Allen. Get that to Turner. Turner's wide. Turner's wide. In the corner. No. Oh, but he blocked it. He got in the passing lane. Evan Turner. Oh, it's green. It's a green bean from E.T. Phone home, mama. Oh, down low in the paint. Turner, good defense. Look at this man. There's a reason he won the national basketball, well, college basketball player of the year. Hit Turner. Hit Drew for three. Drew Holiday, slightly late. Got to get the timing a little bit better. Oh, Ray Allen's going to milk that. Oh, first bucket of the game for the C's. Ray Allen drains. Turn in the corner, pump fake, jab step. Drive the lane. Drew Holiday. Creating space for Turner. Turner going to fight. Evan Turner! I'm really trying to get in these buckets with Turner. I really want to see the big man rumble. Oh, Ray Allen taking it back to the 90s with these moves. Little Jesus Shuttleworth action. Lou Will. Where's Greg? Where's Greg the leg? There he is. Oh, you can work on Big Perk. Big Perk ain't not nothing on you. Beat him down, Greg. Ugh! Almost. Okay, maybe he's got something on me. Pierce. Nope, that's stripped. That's a swiper, no swiping. Turner to Thad. No, shoot that. Turner can shoot that, though. Oh, good rebound. How did I miss that, though? Turner. Oh, he's getting real tired. Oh, God. Okay, that didn't work out too well. Allen drills the three, ties the game. Ugh. I was getting a little crazy. That's probably a little bit more on me, I will admit. I was getting a little crazy. We were going a little bit over the mark there, I will admit. Drew Holiday's still in the game. We got all the scrubs in now. We got all the bench guys. Look at the behind the back. He's fooling Rondo. Get Rondo a map. Although he played good defense anyway, so. Oh, this is not good. Paul Pierce going to the lane. Drills the easy lay. Gotta be better defense than that. Holiday. Look at the dribble moves. Scalabrine. Oh, good Lord, KG. What are you talking about stripping me like that? Okay, now things are getting out of hand. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. I had Scalabrine open. Oh, I almost broke his ankles. Holiday, get around him, big dog. Oh, look at Holiday. Look at Drew Holiday work the paint like a god. And then Wayne Ellington gets cooked by Ray Allen. Ray Allen is like 50 years old. You're getting cooked by this man. You're getting diced by Ray. Ray Sif Allen. Oh, look at Scalabrine. Look at the GOAT. Look at the GOAT. The White Mamba. The true best player in basketball. Nobody ever talks about it because they're scared. They're scared to talk about him. They're scared to bring him up in the same conversations as LeBron and Michael Jordan because they know how the conversation will go. That's why they call him the Scala Goat. We're going to give him the ball, let him work on his former teammate, his former friend. Oh, he almost torched KG. You're lucky, KG. You're lucky. You didn't stop that. You didn't play good defense there. He allowed you to make him miss that. That's how Scalabrine works. You don't play defense on him. He plays defense on himself. Oh, Drew, he's getting a little tired there. Stamina going down. Wayne Ellington, a little pump fake, and then the 3 action. Wayne. Oh, Wayne from downtown, but look at Dampierre! Eric Dampierre, the man off of the bench. He was sitting on his couch for most of the season. We pick him up, and he puts down a hammer shot. A Thor's hammer-esque shot. Holiday, couple German moves, crossover, go into the lane. Drew picks up his dribble, fade, hook, and no good. Okay, all right. I got a little. Why is Drew even in still? Okay, timeout called. It's 18-13. Celtics are getting a little hype now. KG's getting the crowd worked up. This is not what you want to see. KG is a really good hype man. Everybody's dead tired. Why is Holiday back in? I could have sworn I took him out. Oh, it's probably because the guy that I subbed out for is in the game now. You know what? Holiday, you're playing the whole game. Ellington. Oh, space. Who's this? Is Nate Robinson? Who is this? Little tiny man. Let me shoot that with Wayne. Oh, I feel like I'm giving Wayne too much credit. I gotta stop shooting these threes with him. Oh, that was bad defense by me. Real bad defense from ya boy. You know what? We got Greg Oden in the game. Let's get this man the ball. Feed this man. It's Jermaine O'Neal. He hasn't been good since for 10 years he hasn't been good. And he stopped O'Neal in that one. That's not ideal. Oh! Okay, we're getting beat by scrubs. We're getting beat by the scrubs now on the Celtics. Oden, work it. Work your magic, Greg. Work your magic. Just beat him down in the paint and then get in there. Oh, come on. You're telling me that was a miss? You're trying to tell me that that was a miss? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Here comes the screen from Jermaine O'Neal. Oh, it worked a little bit. Oh, look at the defense from Wayne Ellington. Greg Oden's not fast at all. Get the ball out there. It's Drew Holiday. Go to the basket, Drew. Oh, that was sick. That was nasty. Because I'm a nasty boy. Holiday. What you got, Holiday? Oh, God. No, big baby. Okay, yeah, that's... You know what? Scalabrine, he told the ref. The only reason that was called because he told the ref that it was a foul. The ref wouldn't have called it if he didn't say that. And they finally pulled Drew Holiday. It's about time. I don't know who they put in. Who's this point guard? Oh, it was Ellington. They made the point guard. All right. You know what? What you got? What do you got in your bag, Wayne? This little baby you got on you. Yeah, that's what I thought. You little tiny little baby. 5 foot nothing. Put him in a high chair. Allen probably going to shoot some disgusting three. And there it goes. Scalabrine was on him all day, and it's a miss. Okay, not down by too much. Could have been worse. Could have been better. I missed a lot of shots. I was kind of playing a little stupid there. I was getting a little crazy. Just a little bit. Let's simcast some of this game. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's jump in and then simcast the game. There we go. All right, so, okay, they're pulling away, but we're fighting back. Look at the fight from these boys. This is actually kind of a big game to win, but we're not going to win it. We're getting absolutely crushed. Yeah, we got killed. We got killed in the game. Paul Pierce puts up 39. He's going to have an absurd game once it gets back to, once the adjusted stats take over. That's going to be an insane game. It ends up being 177 for the C's, Paul Pierce has 58, 44 for Ray Allen, 22 rebounds for Jermaine O'Neal. We put up 39 with Drew. Oh, triple double, triple dub. Turner had 34, 39, 14, and 12 for Drew Holiday. Greg Oden had 6 and 18. All right, all right. It's fine. It's fine. Turner picks up a broken nose. That's not ideal. He's going to be done for the regular season, probably a little bit into the playoffs. Are we in the playoffs? We have clinched. We will play a little bit of playoff basketball, which seems insane to think about as we win the final game of the year. LeBron James is your MVP of year number 1. John Wall, Rookie of the Year. 6-man goes to Manu. LeBron gets Defensive Player of the Year as well. Most Improved goes to Jeff Teague. Congratulations to him. Larry Newton, Spurs coach, for some reason, is the Coach of the Year. And then Jacob Park is the Executive of the Year for Chicago, 63 and 19. Any first-team All-NBA? Nope. Any All-NBAs at all? Probably not. No, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. All defensive, nothing. We gotta have a rookie, right? Oh, we do have a rookie. We have Evan Turner. Nice. Even with being injured, he made the rookie team. His numbers are pretty solid. 14 points. That's okay. I like that. And then rookie second team, nothing doing there. All right, big numbers. And we will play as the 6th seed taking on the Celtics. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. But our final stats on the season, Drew Holiday led the team with 17 points, 6 assists. Very good season from him. Very good numbers. Lou Will came in second, as I kind of expected him to do. Evan Turner put up good numbers. Greg Oden had a double-double. Always nice to see. Jody Meeks picked up a nasty ACL injury, so he was playing really well before that injury, though. Turner with the broken nose is going to be done for a while. These are fine numbers. It's year 1. Fine numbers. But we got a big series against the C's here. They take game number 1. Lou Will hyperextends his right knee. They take game number 2. Lou Will's back. They take game number 3. Are we done? Are we one and done in the playoffs? I don't even know why we made the playoffs in the first place. Yeah, we're done. Oh, no. We are getting absolutely smoked. Oh, God. We got crushed. A sweep from the Boston Celtics, 4-0. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. And the Celtics are in the conference finals against the Bulls. The Heat lost to the Bulls. Interesting. And it's the Nuggets and the Thunder in the western side. It's Celtics Thunder. So we will have eventually lost to the possible champs here if they beat the Thunder. Are the Celtics going to sweep the Thunder? Oh my God, this Boston Celtics team went crazy. 27, 14, and 2 for Kevin Garnett, wins him the finals MVP. My God, that was a crazy playoff run for the Boston Celtics. They had to play us, they had to play the Hawks, they had to play the 2 seed, the 1 seed, and then obviously the Thunder. That's a crazy run for the Celtics. And they had to play us. Player retirement, Shaq will retire. We could tell these guys to not retire, but you know what? Let them ride off in the sunset. What is it going to hurt? What's it going to hurt? Hall of Fame induction, Shaq makes the Hall of Fame, obviously. Jersey retirements, Grant Hill's retired. Ben Wallace, Shaq retired. I could unretire. That's disrespectful. Historic changes. The Washington Wizards are not changing. Vetoed. You're staying with that logo forever. And the Knicks, I don't really care. You can change your logo and stuff. It's not really that big of a difference anyway. All of this stuff is going to be rejected, I guess. I didn't really have any choice in that. Oh, I could have changed it, but here comes the draft lottery. We have the nothing. We're not in the lottery because we made the playoffs. That's right. Duh. So I guess we can skip the lottery results. Where'd the Wolves go? Oh, the Wolves fell back. One of their picks must have been protected because they only have the 5th pick now. We pick at number... Where are we? 17. We're at 70. At 17. That's not great. That's not great in year number 1. I was kind of hoping we'd be mad. But Raptors with the number 1 overall pick going to get themselves Kawhi Leonard a bunch of years early. Who's our head coach? We don't have any head coach right now. Who do I want to be my head coach? Is the better question. Larry Brown's interesting. Lionel Hollins. Mark D'Antonio is a good one. Larry Newton. That's an insane. Look at all those badges he's got. Can I offer Larry Newton a contract? He appreciates his offer. Let me offer Mark D'Antonio as well, just in case. All right, so we got D'Antonio. I'm gonna decline the offer because I kind of want Larry Newton. No, he rejected the contract. Darn you, Larry. Okay, let's go back to D'Antonio. We weren't really serious. We were joking, Mark. There we go. He's back as our head coach. We were just joking about rejecting that offer the first time. NBA draft time. We pick at number 17. I don't think I'm going to be changing anything. I think we're just going to stick at 17. We'll see where the chips fall. The Raptors select Kawhi Leonard. Okay. They got their prodigal son. The Milwaukee Bucks take Kyrie Irving. Seeing him at number 24 looks really weird. Then the Jazz take Jimmy Butler. Okay. The Kings take Klay Thompson. The Timberwolves take Kemba Walker. Nikola Vucevic goes to the Bobcats. They need somebody like that. Tobias Harris goes to the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas goes to the Wizards. Chris Singleton to the Suns. Chandler Parsons to the Hornets. Tristan Thompson ends up on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Look at that. Bojan Bogdanovic to the Pistons. A trade for Tristan Thompson. The Cavs didn't like him. And they go with Iman Shumpert, so they still get a Cavs player anyway. Derek Williams goes to the Warriors. The Rockets will take Tyler Honeycutt. The Nets will take Jordan Hamilton. And now we are up at 17. We stood pat. And we will have an opportunity to take either Isaiah Thomas, Corey Joseph, Kenneth Faried, Reggie Jackson. There's some good guys here. Enes Kanter. There's some interesting players in this that are left on this team. But if I were to go to my roster and see what we absolutely need, we could use a backup point guard. We have Drew Holiday, but Isaiah Thomas, I wouldn't hate. We have Greg Oden, we have Thad Young, we have Evan Turner. We could use also another like wing player, like a shooting guard, small forward type of guy, but maybe we can just get that in free agency because we're gonna have a decent amount of money. So, I think we'll take a guard here. I think we'll take a point guard, and I think the point guard is gonna be Isaiah Thomas. I think it's gonna be a fun one. So. Boom! Isaiah Thomas, welcome to Philly, dog. I like the smirk. Is that the only pick? I think we traded our second round pick, did I not? I'm pretty sure I did. Sim to next user pick. Oh no, we have a second round pick. Okay, so who's here? Anybody? Sheldon Mack, Darius Morris, Davis Bertans. Why is he here? Greg Smith, Etwan Moore. Not really seeing much in the second round. I could go for a Shawan Johnson. There's got to be somebody, right? Maybe a diamond in the rough. I don't think these guys are all any real, or I don't think these guys are real guys. So we might just have to go with. I want to go with the bigger guy, but I don't know if the Lavoy Allen. You know what? Give me Lavoy Allen. Why not? Why not? I need a bigger guy. So sim to the end. That is the draft. So kind of an insane draft. After our pick at 17, Alec Burks went to the Pacers. Enes Kanter went to the Blazers. The champs got Nikola Mirotic. Brandon Knight to the Nets. Kenneth Faried to the Raptors. So the Raptors ended up getting Kawhi and Kenneth Faried. Very interesting. Jimmer Fredette going to the Hawks is cool. Good for him. Okay. Okay. I can't believe that Tristan Thompson got drafted by the Cavs and then traded the very next pick or very close after that. We're going to sign our two guys, Isaiah Thomas and Lavoy Allen. Team options, we're going to accept everybody here. Sure, why not? It's not that much money. Decline. Carmelo Anthony is going to hit free agency. So will he go to the New York Knicks or will he go somewhere else? But everybody else pretty much accepts their team options. Not a surprise there. And then we get to qualifying offers. We are going to extend the qualifying offer to Greg Oden. And here comes free agency. Melo is the key free agent. 16 offers. The Nuggets want him back. The Knicks are in on him. So at least it's a little historically accurate. But I think he wants a player option. Getting a guy like Carmelo Anthony would be really sick to this team. We can't afford a contract like this. We can afford it. He wants a player option because that's what the Nuggets are offering him. I'm going to offer a contract to Carmelo Anthony. Where does that put us? That puts us second because they can give him an extra year because they have that advantage. So I think he's going to just go to the Nuggets. He's going to go back to the Nuggets. But at least we put an offer on him. So if we're not going to get Carmelo, we need to look at the rest of the team. Mike Conley, interesting. Okay. We could just build the Buckeyes. Evan Turner, Greg Oden, Mike Conley. I don't hate it. I don't hate it one bit. Let's see. We don't need a point guard. We got Drew Holiday. Shooting guard, we're kind of good on, even though J.R. Smith is kind of fun. We're kind of good here, except for maybe a backup, but that's not really what we need to focus on right now. If we're not going to get Carmelo, which we kind of need to be in that mindset that we're not going to get Carmelo, we need to look for another forward that we can put on this team that would be worth it. Everybody's old, though. I was looking for maybe a guy that's like 26, 27, 28, but I'm not really seeing that in the value here. The small forward position really falls off. I mean, we could go for Wilson Chandler. I didn't really notice him. Let's offer Wilson Chandler a contract. I don't hate that. And then at power forward, you got Zebo, Jeff Green. There's Thaddeus Young, but hopefully he just comes back. Right? He can come back, right? He's no. Oh, he's not interested. No, what happened to Thaddeus Young? Well, that's not good. Okay, now we need to pivot there. Kwame. You know what? I might offer Kwame just because he's Kwame. Why is Thad Young not interested in signing with us? What did I do to make him mad? Well, that's not good. Glenn Davis is here. I've used up all my attempts. Okay, here's the screen. So I'm going to renounce the rights on all of these guys. Kwame and Wilson Chandler are going to accept, most likely. The New York Knicks matched Wilson Chandler. That's not good. Carmelo's decided to sign with the Nuggets. We're swinging out on all these guys. We're striking out everywhere. Oh, that sucks. AK-47. Are you he's seriously not interested? Really? Shane Battier for some 3. And then the center options, we've got Greg, but he's restricted. DeAndre Jordan. Okay. Maybe that's our big money contract of the year. Coming off the bench would not be bad. I need to get another power forward if Glenn Davis isn't going to come here. Well, I didn't offer Glenn because I ran out of moratorium offers. So let's go for, if we're not going to get freaking what's his face because the stupid Knicks matched it. Who is even available that I would want? Reggie Williams, maybe. Peja at 34 is not really what I want to do. I guess we go Landry Fields because he's decently young. We could probably trade him. He's got possibly good value. Who knows? Kwame, this is the most insane 4 names I've ever seen in my life here in free agency. The Clippers have decided to match the offer sheet of DeAndre Jordan. Darn it! We are swinging and missing on all of these guys. Did it say that he was whatchamacallit? Restricted? I didn't notice that. Let's offer KP. Big perk. Big perk contract. And that's probably everybody. Old man Tracy McGrady. Some scoring off the bench. And then point guard. We could use a backup in this area. How about Big Chalmers? Big Mario. It's me, Mario. We are renouncing the rights on Thaddeus Young, apparently. Because we kind of have to. I don't want to renounce the rights on. Oh, it would take us over the salary cap. I don't want to. No, okay, we gotta stop that because I don't want to lose Greg Oden's ability to pay him. So let's take Perk off. Can I get that? No. Okay, so I gotta stop offering Landry Fields, I think. And Perk. Okay. Well, how do I get Greg Oden back? Okay, so if I don't offer those guys, I guess I can get Perkins, or I guess I can get Greg Oden back. I don't renounce his rights because I definitely don't want to do that. Kwame Brown is crazy. Yeah, I guess we go with that. And now we're into regular free agency. Greg Oden's here. We got to get him back. We got to get Greg back. That just has to happen. What does the team look like outside of Greg, not having Greg? So we got Drew Holiday, Isaiah Thomas, and Mario Chalmers. We've got Evan Turner. We got good shooting guards. We have no small forwards. We have a lot of big men. And we have possibly Greg. I'm going to move. I need to move Kwame. How do I do that again? Oh, here we go. We need to move Kwame to center primarily and then power forward. I'm going to move Turner to primarily small forward and then shooting guard. And I think that's it. And then we just try to sign like a minimum exit mode and then confirm changes. Okay. So I think that's what we do. And then we just try to sign a minimum small forward in free agency is the best option. We can't get Landry Fields anymore. I guess we could go for... Oh, all these guys are kind of bums, aren't they? Michael Redd's a Buckeye. We can offer Michael Redd a contract. And then I probably need to get somebody else to be even more depth on this team. Ime Udoka? Yeah. Give me him. He likes talking to like staff members, doesn't he? Flirting with them. We get those two guys. Perfect. Greg Oden signs. Beautiful. We got everybody back. We got everybody back except for the one dude. But now this team is weird. This team is weird. What is player progression going to look like, though? Player progression, Holiday goes up 1. Oden goes up 1. Lou Will goes up 2. Turner goes up 1. And Mo Spates goes up 1. Okay. Don't hate it. Don't hate it at all. Fine player progression. And then we get to the next season. We get to the next season. Daquan Cook, don't really care. Don't really care. All right. That is... Oh, we have 17 players. Well, I can cut that one big body dude. That power forward. Where's he at? I can cut Kirk Christie. Release him if I hit the right button. Release. And then we can cut Jim Terry. And that's everybody that we need to cut. Perfect. Let's advance to... Oh, did I hit the right button? I did not. Hold on. Let me... Done make changes. I got to switch that because I need to go to the right thing. So prospect scouting. Load draft class. User created. We need to find 2012 in here. 2012 draft complete. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Here we go. He's not even ranked number 1. It's Draymond Green number 1. What are we talking about here? All right, whatever. This might not be a good one. This might not be a very good one if that's where we're doing. Is there another 2012? 2013. I guess I could just look up 2012 and see. Search by content name. 2012. What kind of drafts are we looking at here? The downloads are diabolical. This one says best realistic. Let's try that one. Okay, that seems to be better. Draymond's still number 2, but at least there's not those made-up guys at the top. So, okay, I'm fine with this. As long as Anthony Davis is number 1, that's probably the most needed one. All right, that is going to do it for episode number 1 of fixing the franchise / trusting the process, whatever you want to call it, here in Philadelphia. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, join the Juice Club, and we will be back with the 2012-2013 NBA season, or 2011-2012, excuse me, 2011-2012 NBA season in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.